This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so meanwhile I will discuss. So there is one is quarantine order, one is quality order. Here the quarantine order means you are moving material from your normal warehouse to this quality or lab mission. Here in the quality are doing testing, that means testing of the material will be done in the quality. Okay, these two are interdependent. Sorry, it is not, there is no interdependency, it is like independent transactions only. Before that there is quality association. Okay, these three you need to understand in the system. These three terms you need to understand in the system. Why it is taking this much time? Okay, so this quality association, what is this setup means? Here in the system there are multiple processes. One is production, another one is purchase, or sales process, or inventory process. Okay, whenever you are doing these processes, at that time, if you want to verify or quality check, you can map per specific item wise or item group wise. Specific functions are available, I will show you. So you can map in the system. What is this means? Suppose I'm doing purchase order process. In this purchase order process, I can map for specific item, like before product receipt, I would like to verify sample testing, or after product receipt, I would like to do some testing. Like this, you can define in the quality association in the same sales order process or inventory process. Okay, so before executing or after executing that processes, if you want to do a sample testing, then we can do it. So whenever if it is this kind of mapping is there, if you are creating a purchase order and if you are proceeding for invoicing, it will stop you, and you need to create a one, its system will automatically create one quality order, and you need to complete that quality testing, then only it will allow you to proceed further invoicing. Understood? This is before quality association. So we can have that setup, we can map it in the system. So every time, so before one process or after one process, means it is maybe at the time of product receipt or before, or registration before or after, you can define in the system. Okay, that setups I will show you. Okay, so let me go to inventory management. All these are in inventory management only. Inventory management, setup, quality control, quality associations. Okay, still network is slow. Let me change it to once again another network. I'm sorry because it is taking so much time. Now is it clear? My voice is, are you able to listen my
Yes.
voice?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So most probably this network will be fast now. Okay. So inventory management. Okay, inventory management. So here, if you look at this one, this is quality associations. You can click on new. There are different types. One is inventory, sales, purchase, production, quarantine, route operation, co-production operation. These are related to production process. So we can have different processes. And then suppose I have taken purchase process. If it is a purchase process, we have different options. Table, group, all. You can select the item. And for specific site, if you want, you can map specific site and the process. Okay, here if you expand the process, in this product receipt, registration, receipt list, any process during this processes, before or after, and quality order process. So what is the event you want to block? I want to block invoicing, before invoicing, any process, during any process. I want to execute this purchase process like this test. Okay, and what is the test means here? Test group, item sampling. Understood? Purchase process, during purchase process activate this one. And what is the event you need to execute? During this event, a quality order should be automatically created and it should be blocked invoicing processing. So let me show one purchase order process. by like M008 by selecting this item. Let me do one purchase order and let me show the process. Understood? The minimum setup.
Yes, yes, Satya.
Okay, fine. Let me create a purchase order. So procurement
Satya
and
Rajesh
sourcing.
here.
Yeah, yes, please.
Yeah,
Yes,
normally
Rajesh.
this quality check would be performed before product receipt or after product receipt.
That is your wish. Actually, like here based on the setups. If you want before product receipt, we can map.
So normally in business processes, how
So
it is?
in business processes, it is like before product receipt is the best practice,
Okay.
so that we can send it back to the like to the vendor directly. Okay. So
So, but any
so
which
I
way
made it like
we have to do
hmm,
invoicing any which way, no? Because the item has come to our place. First, we have to do invoicing, and only then we can return it, no? Before
hmm.
product receipt, can we return it?
Yeah, the material truck whatever we have received we can send back. Am I right? So we are not that is very rare cases, very rare cases. But actually, like if you are doing like this
So,
kind
like
of
most of
business,
your
there are kinds of
implementations where you have configured this, uh, is it before product
ah.
receipt or how it is?
So to be frank, I have
Okay,
not
okay,
used.
okay,
I mean to say this will be maintained by or managed by like these people like production consultants, because
okay,
see T&L consultant is intermediate between finance consultant and production consultant. So if production process is exist, BOM process also will be taken care by the production consultant, and the quality check will be handled by production consultants.
okay,
So if you are like if the company is having finance, T&L and production, T&L consultant is safe majority, because it will be done by consultant. If it is only finance and T&L, then T&L consultant will work a lot. Okay,
okay.
fine. Let me create a purchase order for item M008. So any vendor I'm taking. One more thing, T&L consultant job is very easy. T&L consultant job is very complex, depending upon the project you are getting. That means sometimes there is a lot of uh, changes required by that implementation company. They will ask, I want this one, I want. So finance consultant, it is 90% as it is you are implementing. But for T&L, it will be sometimes it will be dead easy, it will be very complex. Two sides will be there. M008. Okay, I'm taking M008. I'm proceeding. Suppose I'm purchasing 20 items. Okay, color must be selected. Selecting black. Black I have selected. Fine. Okay, fine. Now I'm doing confirmation. Okay, I'm doing now product receipt. Actually, product receipt is created, product receipt is updated, but if you verify quality like inventory management, here in periodic tasks, quality management, quality orders available. This quality order, it was created just now, a quality order with M008 for sampling. It was created one through purchase process sampling. Now if I'm trying to do invoicing, I'm entering invoice number, match update status, I'm posting, then it is stopping. Look at this one. It will not allow me to post the invoice. The update has been blocked because the item is in inspection, or because there is a conflict between parameter setup and policy in the quality association. That means in the quality association you have enabled, and because of this it is stopping business. It is not allowing, because in the quality association we have like event blocking, we have mapped invoice. If you map product receipt at the time of product receipt itself, it will be blocked. That is your wish. So if you want, we can do product receipt. The best practice is product receipt, because I don't want to receive material at all. Then I can map product receipt. Okay, so now quality order is there, so I need to complete this quality test. So here for this you can click on edit, accept. That means it is everything is fine. You can map, accept, and you can click on validate. So here accept error, click proceed. Then the status is open, now change it to pass. So if you want to fail, you can map it fail. Sampling. Okay, one quantity it was tested, so automatically then we can do purchase order invoice, then it will allow you to proceed further. Sorry, this is by mistake. I need to click on edit, but I have clicked on purchase order. Update match status. Passed. Now let me post. So first one is quality association. This is inventory management setup. So it is process is completed. Invoice was posted now. Let me refresh. Now invoice will be posted. Okay, so this is inventory management setup, quality control, quality association. This is the first step. Okay, inventory management, setup, quality control, quality associations. So to do this one, quality associations, there is a test group and item sampling. This is fine here, test groups and item sampling. To do the test groups, you need to use these variables and instruments. And item sampling, you can map. It is simple setups. As I told you, like implementation experience I don't have for this quality, but it is a simple steps. This test instruments, test sampling, I know like namesake only. You can create and you can map it, but in reality, I'm not sure like what exactly, because if you are implementing, you will understand the exact process. So test instruments you need to create initially, and then you need to create test variables. Simple setups, and then test variables. One second, was refresh once again. Inventory management, test variables. Okay, so then you can, once it is mapped, then you can map test group. This is the test group. In this test group, you are mapping item sampling and everything. So simple setup only, but these wordings I'm not expertise. Okay, this is a quality related terminology, and item sampling also it is available. Okay, the finally quality association is the final step. In this quality association, whenever you are mapping, there are processes here: inventory, sales, purchase, production, quarantine, and route operations and co-production. So if you select sales process, then it will show accordingly. Packing process is scheduled, or picking process is scheduled, or picking packing slip. Picking process means here picking list and picking list registration. If you select purchase, it will show you receipt list, registration, and product receipt. If you select production, then it will show you report as finished or registration. Registration means the material movement from inventory to production area. Report as finished means like the product manufacturing is over, but financial postings are not done. Okay, and these things I'm not expertise. This is route operation. I mean to say route operations means operations will be registered in the system like the way how it is. And co-product production. Co-product production means it is formula based, that is process manufacturing. Production means discrete manufacturing. I have explained this one. Of course we are not expertise, but you need to understand a little bit the difference between normal production and co-product production. Co-product production means process manufacturing, that is formula related. Production means discrete manufacturing. Okay, so if it is inventory, it is not selecting anything. If it is route operations, also it was disabled. For that, there is no steps in between, direct process. Okay, remaining during process, so you have option to select before or after. Okay, and here the blocking process also you can define which process you want to block. If it is a sales process, whether you want to packing slip or whether you want invoice. So even picking process also it was stopped if you want. For purchase, like this is very simple process you can define. Okay, wherever you want to stop you can map. This is event blocking, this is event executing. Event executing means like a quality order will be created during this process, and this process is stopping the process. To execute all these things, these are the two steps. One is test group and item sampling. Simply if I speak, test group is the because if you select test group, within the test group item sampling also will be there automatically, because in the test group, one second, let me cancel this process. Okay, so in the test group, the ultimately test group is the final selection. In this test group you are mapping item sampling. Okay, it is simple process only you can define. Fine. Regarding this quality associations, so here while mapping you can define site specific. If you are not mentioned anything, means it will be applicable for all sites. If you mention the specific site, then it is applicable for that site only. Okay, this is quality association. So during this quality association, automatically quality order, like quality order is creating one sampling quality order, then you need to finish that quality order. Okay, this is quality. And then another one is quarantine orders. Okay, for this quarantine order, let me show like inventory also. Product information management, products, release products. Inventory status, how it is moving, let us understand. For 1000, let me go to on hand inventory. So here we have a stock. Let me remove all these check boxes. Okay, in 13 warehouse there is 408 stock is available, 408. What I'm doing now, I will do a quarantine order. Click new. Then if you are selecting item 1000, select site and warehouse 13. Quantity, suppose I am selecting 5 quantity. I have saved. Look at this one, lot ID and everything was updated. Give me 1 minute, it is getting saved. So it is a kind of transaction. Lot ID and everything was created backend. Okay. So if you look at this on hand inventory, what is happening for this refresh for 408? Look at this one. It was created on order. There is no inventory movement. it is showing 5 quantity. Now I am doing start. So I'm clicking OK. Now look at the inventory. What happened? If I refresh, 408 was became 403. Okay, and it was the moment the 5 quantity was moved from here to here. 5 quantity is moved from here to here. That means the 18 warehouse. So how it was moved? Here, if I go to inventory management, warehouses, while creating warehouse, we learned there are 3 types: default, quarantine, and transit. Transit, during transfer order, it is moving the material from warehouse to transit warehouse. Now quarantine warehouse. So the material is in 13, it is quarantine warehouse is the 18. That is the reason the stock is moved from this 13 warehouse to 18 warehouse. 13 warehouse to 18 warehouse, it was moved. So now this quarantine order, once it is done, then I will create a quality order depending on this one, because the stock is moved from there to from normal warehouse to here, and I can create a quality order for testing. Click OK. So now this is testing is happening and everything is success. If it is failed, you can map it failed, whatever it is, you can map. Validate. Then the status will be changed from open to pass. So majority times I will do pass only. I will not do fail actually. Fine. So it is completed. It's a warning message only, but it was completed. Now I would like to make it end. Report as finished also we can do it. I will explain you what is the difference between this report as finished and end. This is actually production once again. So if you want, you can select the name here. It is not mandatory, just say information only. Now if you click end, then it will move the material from 18 to 13 once again. Okay, item error created. I have selected item arrival. Give me 1 second. This arrival process we have enabled. Inventory management journals, item arrival. I have selected the journal. That is the reason it is coming. So this is arrival journal I'm posting because I have selected that journal name. That is the reason it is. You don't select that journal. We'll see that one once again. Give me 1 minute. location. One second. This is my mistake. Actually, I will not select usually this while doing report as finished. I will not select the journal, but I have selected. Let me try. Otherwise, I will create new one. That will throw once again error message. Sure. Let me create a one more quarantine order. Item 1000. Suppose now three quantity. Site 1 warehouse 13. I have created. If I refresh, it will be 403 and it is 3. Now I am doing start. Click OK. So it was moved material from, if I refresh, this will be 400, this will be 10. 410. Now I'm doing report as finished. So I'm not selecting any journal name. Click OK. So now if you verify on hand inventory, the same thing, it will be there. It will not be any change. Now end, I'm doing end. Click OK. Okay, quarantine order, account number for transaction type. Let me map this ledger accounts. Inventory receipt does not exist. This is in posting. This is inventory receipt account does not exist. For all, I'm mapping 140,200. Okay, let me try. This is ledger account is missing. I will explain you the difference between this report as finished and the end. Actually, it is a production process, but let us understand that one. So now once it is end is completed, if I refresh, then it will be moved back from here to here. This is quarantine process. Okay, now is quality order and another one is quarantine. Quarantine order is moving material from normal warehouse to this lab or whatever it is. Okay, next one is start report as finished and end. This process you will understand in between start and report as finished. There are so many steps in production process. So what is this? Start means you are doing production process start. Okay, report as finished means this finished good inventory will be increased and raw material will be decreased. Understood this one, what it means? Report as finished means the finished good. Suppose you are manufacturing a pen, in our example pen manufacturing, pens will be increased and caps and then refills, pen bodies will be decreased. This will be happen here. Report as finished. End means the financial postings. Financial postings will be updated at the time of end. This is in the production process. So the same kind of process here also, it is like a report has finished in India. Okay, clear? So I know like the process I'm explaining, but actual business process I'm also not expertise. But this is a two processes like quarantine order and quality order. Are you able to follow me or not? Can anyone respond yes or no at least?
Satya, Ali here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's say we have a finished good which is consist of three components A, B, and C. So during production, the component B has an issue. So we are going to issue a production quality order, or we're going to issue an inventory quality association in this case.
If it is during the production process, it will be product like production only, quality of production, but not inventory. Inventory
So,
is if you are the stock. Yeah, tell me.
Okay, so it's not a quarantine order, right? It's a quality order is going to be.
So this quarantine order is actually like quarantine order is like if you are physically moving from your warehouse to quarantine warehouse after production, after completion of production or purchase process. Once it is purchase process, this is actually quarantine order is not related to production process at all. It is not related to production process at all. It is separate process. During production process, if it is any quality check at the time during from the production process, it will be processed. So for that we have quality association like where is this quality control, quality associations during production process means this one, quality check. This quarantine order or quality order, whatever quarantine order, it is normal, like periodically if I want to test, suppose 6 months over that material purchased and it was inventory, it is in inventory, and I want to verify after 6 months whether it is working condition or any problem or something. I want to verify the period is happened after 6 months, then I will create a quarantine and then I will create a quality order. Understood? During production process, if you want to test, then it is a production process.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So this is all about quarantine and quality order processes. One more thing, actually, like if you want a lot of depth quality test, then there should be a third party application only, because whatever the process in our system, it is high level testing, not depth. With instruments you are doing something, there is a lot, then whatever it is available, it is a small function, because quality module, quality or quarantine is a big module. Suppose if it is an electronic items manufacturing company, then you need to test so many tests, different. So this process, whatever it is by default it is available, this may not be fit. At that time you need to have third party application. This is minimum testings, sample testings only it is available. Okay, because quality or quarantine module or quality process is also a big process. If it is like a laptop manufacturing company or car manufacturing company, there will be several different kind of testings will be done. In that case, if it is a like that kind of process, you need to have a third party application integration, because there are many scenarios it will be there. This is normal like simple process. For simple process, we can use this quality of testing. Okay. Any more doubts or any more clarifications? Okay. So report has finished, and NDs will be used a lot of intelligence at the time of production process. And be remember, production order means discrete manufacturing. Batch order means process manufacturing. Batch order means. So you will find so many. This is production control module. In this production orders, if you are going to production order, just high level information I'm just showing you. So in this, there is batch order, there is a production order. Production order means discrete manufacturing. Batch order means formula. In this, we have 3 steps: estimate, release, start, report as finished, end. Estimate is like the estimation process, release, and I think during release or during start, in these two processes, the material will be either one process, the material will be moved from inventory to your production area. Okay, and then report as finished means, as I told you, like the finished goods will be increased, and normal like raw material will be decreased. End means the financial postings will be executed. This is production process. In this production process, you have roads and operations. So here, route status. Where it is available. Just I will show you here what is this operations. I'm not expertise, but I will show whatever it is I know. Routes and operations. Operations is the most important. Production control module, setup, routes and operations. So assembly is one process. Like I don't want this one. I want to show you 1 minute. Here. So these are the operations. 1 minute. In the production order only I will show you. For this, can you look at this one? There is operations will be there. started only. Otherwise, I will show you a little bit about production process also, but don't expect depth knowledge, but I will give you some high level information about this production process also, little bit, because for T&L consultant, you should not be expertise, but you need to understand little bit about this production process, little bit high level. I will give you a background tomorrow. Okay, this time
Maybe
now.
under route.
Already time.
I mean production order and under route. Oh, you go to
Where it is
under route. I mean the production details. The
Here?
next one. No, on the top. This one, yeah,
Routes.
under routes.
This one exactly. So primary, the process assembly first. After this, next step is 20. 20 means here testing. Next step is 30. So 30 is this one, or test operations. After this 30, and last one is 0. This is okay. Little bit about this production order also I will try to explain you tomorrow. Don't expect in-depth level, high level information. I will try to explain you what happens, what it is during this production order process, and a little bit about MRP and production. I'm not expertise, but I will give you high level information tomorrow tomorrow about this process. So apart from this one, anyone has any doubts, please let me know. And one more thing, I will schedule like if you have doubts, August month, this month we are going to finish it. August month 9th, Sunday 9th and 16th, these 2 days I'm reserving for you. If you have any doubts on Sunday, this Sunday morning around 9 to 10 or something, I will schedule. If you are pinging your doubts or any clarifications, I will schedule these 2 days. Okay, 9th and 16th. So that if you are practicing and if you have some doubts, I will try to explain you. This is not a mandatory process. This is not a mandatory, or I'm not confirming you like scheduling, but I'm telling you, if you have anyone is pinging and anyone has doubts, I will schedule. Otherwise, so most probably by tomorrow it is going to be end. If it is still, if you have any any topics pending, then we'll schedule on 6 like next, sorry, today Monday will continue, but most probably by tomorrow it is going to be end. Okay, if you have doubts, we'll discuss on Monday once again. So it is your turn, you need to practice. Okay, so I'm stopping here. We'll connect once again tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. IST. See you. Bye.